And now over to Chloe with a roundup of today's headlines.
The Duke of York, Prince Andrew, has spoken for the first time about his links to Jeffrey Epstein. He spoke with BBC Newsnight in an interview on Thursday at Buckingham Palace. Prince Andrew faces serious claims over his relationship with Jeffrey Epstein, who took his own life while awaiting trial on sex trafficking charges. One of Epstein's accusers said she was forced to have sex with Prince Andrew 3 times between 1999 and 2002. According to a Florida state law, she was underage at the time. The interview will be broadcasted on BBC 2 at 9 p.m. this Saturday. A man has been killed in Hong Kong after being hit on the head during clashes between government supporters and protesters. The 70-year-old cleaner was on a lunch break on Wednesday when he was hit by hard objects hurled by masked rioters. A police superintendent said that the cleaner was not involved in the protests, simply taking pictures at the scene. He died in hospital on Thursday.
He was only on his lunch break. He didn't dispute it with anyone before, believed to be taking the video of the scenes, and then was deliberately hurled rubber bricks towards him.
The Food and Environmental Hygiene Department said that the man was an outsourced worker of theirs and called protesters extremely dangerous. Data shows that hospital performance in England is at its worst level on record. Key targets for cancer, hospital care and A&E have been missed for over 3 years. The monthly figures prompted Labour and the Liberal Democrats to attack the Tories' record on the NHS. Prime Minister Boris Johnson said huge demand was to blame. He said only Tories could be trusted to have a strong, dynamic economy to ensure the rises in the NHS budget being planned could be made. Labour leader Jeremy Corbyn said the performance figures were disgusting and that the lack of staff and funding was to blame. Cancer patients should tell their doctors if they are taking herbal products, as it could do more harm than good. Surgeon Professor Maria Cardoso said that there is zero evidence that herbal therapies or creams worked. She said doctors need to be more proactive about asking their patients what they are taking when they are being treated for cancer. The danger of using these products is that they can interfere with hormone therapy or chemotherapy treatments, what can lead to scarring and slower healing wounds. If in doubt, Surgeon Professor Maria Cardoso said it is best to not take anything without consulting your doctor first. Labour has promised to give every home and business in the UK free broadband by 2030 if they win the general election. The party would do so by nationalising part of BT and would introduce a tax on tech giants to help pay for it. The plan includes creating a UK-wide network owned by the government. Prime Minister Boris Johnson said it was a crackpot scheme. Shadow Chancellor John McDonnell said the visionary £20 billion plan would ensure that broadband reaches the whole of the country. The party have already announced plans to nationalise water, rail and now broadband.
The trade unions will love it. In fact, the Communication Workers Union has been lobbying for it. They're big supporters of Jeremy Corbyn. The Tories will no doubt say this is an expensive pledge, but my word, this is going further than Labour have done before on renationalisation.
And now for your weather. For many in the UK, there will be some cloudy skies with a few showers, but it will be dry and sunny for those in Western Scotland and Northern Ireland. Later in the day, we will see some more persistent rain in the southeast, which will push further west across southern parts of the UK. The north will be much drier and clearer, but some eastern areas should expect a few showers later this evening. That's all of our top news stories. For UWS News, I'm Chloe Burns.